Welcome to Mission Prep Football. The pregame show is underway. I am Brian Stanley. Joining you tonight, I am rocking it solo on the mic. To my left, my new partner in crime, Thomas Bowden, on the camera. He will be our color expertise. Without the voice, I will be speaking for the young man. We are live from Alex G. Spano Stadium, Mustang Memorial Field, on the campus of Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, California. Thank you for joining us for tonight's action between your Mission Prep Royals and the visiting Central Valley Christian Cavaliers out of the beautiful city of Visalia. The Cavaliers come into today's contest 1-3, representing the Tri-County Kings Canyon League. Their head coach in his first year, Don Arax, 1-3 in his coaching tenure at Central Valley Christian. The Cavaliers come in with a total team yardage of 1,099 yards. That's 274 a game. And in passing yards, 729 yards passing, 182 average a game, with 370 yards on the ground, just above 92 yards a game. And the Cavaliers are led in passing by their starting quarterback. As I pull that up, Nathan Peters is the sophomore quarterback with 4 passing touchdowns so far this season, with a good chunk of those passing yards going to him. And as the Royals come in 2-2 on the year, they're trying to get over that one-game skid that they're on after a tough loss to El Modena last Friday night here at Mustang Memorial Field. Again, Mustangs 2-2, coached by head coach David Schuster in his 8th season, 55-21 all-time here at Mission College Prep, the all-time winningest coach in Mission Prep history with 55 wins, ahead of Chad Henry with 51. The Royals' 2 wins this season come over the Kern Valley Bronx and the Santia Nez Pirates. The Royals wearing their navy with Vegas gold trim, and the Central Valley Christian Cavaliers coming today wearing their road whites with dark and light blue trim letters and numbers, wearing white helmets with the insignia C on the side. Meeting at center field are going to be the captains for tonight's contest. And for the Central Valley Christian Cavaliers is going to be Micah Patton, Gunnar Pipegrass, Griffin Dunn, and Vincent Bragg. For the Mission Prep Royals, the captains are going to be Carter Moreau, Jaden Nozil, Champ Morrissey, and Armin Clayton. The honorary captains for the Royals this season, number 11, Vinny Orlando, the backup quarterback, and the tight end, Maverick Bright. As we meet at center circle for tonight's toss. And we have something playing in the background there. Oh, that's odd. Let's fix that. There we go. Killing that noise. I was like, why am I hearing myself all of a sudden? As we went live on the feed in the check. At least we know we're live. Things are going to be a little weird tonight as we are in the pregame. The Royals. And Thomas getting delivery from the Snack Shack. The Royals deferring to the second half, so the Cavaliers will kick off, will receive to start this contest. It's getting a little wonky. You got a tri-tip sandwich before me? What a deal this time. You know, last time I got the tri-tip sandwich first, so it's only right. Yeah, it's only right. We'll be right back.
Join us at Hyundai San Luis Obispo on October 12th for our one-day buying event. Enjoy a free multi-point inspection, car wash, and complimentary coffee, donuts, and barbecue. Plus, save up to 80% on in-stock parts and accessories.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
And that is our national anthem here at Mustang Memorial Field. Getting ready for kickoff. The Royals getting ready to boot this one away. We're going to double check our feed, make sure we are double live, because we always like to make sure we are set, solid, and ready to go. Mr. Prep fans, let me know how your feed's working out there. If we're good to go, we're good to go. So we're just getting ready to get underway here at Mustang Memorial Field, waiting for the kickoff. We'll go ahead and bring in our clock here. Give you first down and quarter just for a little added bonus. And the Royals have a new kicker ready to go here for tonight's action. Coming eligible, Roman Maderos. Wearing number 6, getting ready to boot this one away. The Royals have a number of athletes becoming eligible for the roster tonight. And the boot away, and this one collected at the 12-yard line and returned by Patton. And Patton out to the left sideline, trying to get to the 50, pushed out of bounds around the 45-yard line by the Royals, and it's going to be first 10-10 for the Cavaliers to start this ball game here in the first quarter. Appreciate you being with us. Tonight's action driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Appreciate everybody tuning in. The usual suspects, Josh Schuster, Aunt Bonnie. I'm sure we got Marcy Dolan, our road producer, tuning in as well. taking the shotgun snap. Two receivers to his right, one to his left, a tight end lined up. A quick pass out to the right, to the left side. Nathan Peters completes the pass and pulled down for a short gain. Carter Ross with the tackle, and there's laundry on the field. Royals called for the face mask, pushing the Cavaliers across the 50 into Royals territory. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Peters from the shotgun. Single back in the backfield with him, hands it off, and quickly tied up in the backfield is Hilvers. And Gabe Amata with the tackle. No, a loss of, correction, that was not a first, that was, let me back up here. That's where I need Steven at. I know Steven's losing his mind right now because I'm all wrong here. That was a 1st and 2. Now it's 2nd and 2. No gain on that for Hilvers. The face mask was not an automatic first down, as we correct. Hand off to Hilvers this time. A first down, bouncing off Noziel and being tied up. Tied up by Miles Thompson, 8-on-8 crime. And can I just say, it is raining tri-tip sandwiches right now in this press box. We went from 1 to 3, and I'm excited. Where's Steven when you need him? We have we normally have 3 people, three tri-tip sandwiches. Let's keep going. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Cavaliers. Shotgun snap, quick pass out to the right side. That pass complete to Ryan Lewis. And Lewis taken down at the knees at the 39-yard line. And checking out of the game is the big number 2 on my roster for Central Valley Christian. I don't have him on my roster, so we're going to have to check that one later. 2nd and 7 for the Cavaliers. The pitch out to Hilvers. Hilvers working out to the sideline, and he's drug out of bounds by Sean Revis. And Hilvers comes up short of the first down, pulled out at the 35-yard line. Royals defense creates a 3rd down position for the Cavaliers. 9:38 on the clock. Clock stopped with that out of bounds. 3rd and 3 for Central Valley Christian. Nathan Peters standing at the 40. And a timeout taken by Central Valley Christian. We'll go ahead and take the timeout with them. We're scoreless here at Mustang Memorial Field. We will continue. Stay with us.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice Prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
We're scoreless. Mustang Memorial Field. Brian Stanley joining you for tonight's action between your Mission Prep Royals and the Central Valley Christian Cavaliers. Checking the out-of-town scoreboard. St. Joseph 7, Shafter 7. The Generals and the Knights tied up after 1 quarter of the play. Not just a play, the play. Must be a big play. I'm going to go with Phantom of the Opera. 9:38 coming out of the Central Valley Christian timeout. Nathan Peters standing at the 41-yard line in the shotgun. Takes a snap, fires quickly out to the right side Pass complete to Pipegrass. And Kellogg pushing Pipegrass out. Enough for the first down for the Cavaliers, moving the sticks yet again on this drive. A drive that started back at their own 45-yard line. 9:33 on the clock. 1st and 10 from just inside the 30-yard line. 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right with the tight end on the right side. Handoff to Hilver, and Hilver met at the line of scrimmage by a body of players. And Gabe Amata leading that charge for the defense, along with Ethan Ferralis. And the ball did come loose, but the ball was down by contact. No turnover on the field. So we got the usual suspects chiming in on the chat. The only person we're missing is Stephen Hodges. He must still be traveling. Under 9 minutes to go here in the first frame. A jump out the line by the defense. Ethan Ferralis getting a little too anxious for the snap. It's going to create a 2nd and 4 for the Cavaliers, pushing the ball down to the 23-yard line. Cavaliers averaging just over 18 points a game on average, scoring 74 points this season. Mission Prep with 109 points this season, averaging just over 27 a game. And the handoff to the back, weaving his way through the line between the hash marks. And comes up short of the first down. Correction, gets the first down. Micah Patton, the senior running back, gets inside the 20 to the 17-yard line. 17 yards to pay dirt inside to the red zone. And hopefully we can get a Royals touchdown tonight so we can show you the progress of the John Madden Center going into the other side, to the left side of this field. And a deep corner pass. Everybody's looking for it. The catch is made in the end zone by Ryan Lewis from Peters. The touchdown is good for a 17-yard strike. And the Cavaliers on the board first with 7:52 on the clock. Awaiting the extra point. Kick up and good for Central Valley Christian. And Teague Brandenburg with the extra point makes it a 7-0 game for Central Valley Christian. We'll be right back with more football here on PSN TV.
Join us at Hyundai San Luis Obispo on October 12th for our one-day buying event. Enjoy a free multi-point inspection, car wash, and complimentary coffee, donuts, and barbecue. Plus, save up to 80% on in-stock parts and accessories.
I'm listening to the PA announcer, and I'm going to have to say that this PA announcer sounds like every cheesy PA announcer in any video game you were to ever listen to as you go through the game in a mall or at a baseball park, like a GTA-style game, an announcer talking. You know, he just made the cheesiest, she's a freshman, cheat. Come on, nobody? I love it. Don't get me, I love the cheesiness of it, but it reminds me of a video game by a mile. And here's the kickoff to the Royals. Jaden Noziel back to receive this one at the 2-yard line. And he's got the wheels turning, and he pushes out across the 20, and he's dropped at the 24-yard line. And the Royals will begin with a 1st and 10 to the 24-yard line, a 21-yard gain for Noziel on that return. Royals trailing 7-0 to Central Valley Christian. In recent years, this series tied 1-1 with Mission Prep collecting the last win, 36-26 at Central Valley Christian on September 3rd, 2021. Thomas Glenn with the snap, rolling out to his left, trying to escape the pressure. The pressure's coming, and he's sacked in the backfield for a huge loss. And that's not how the Royals wanted to start this one. Micah Patton tracking down Thomas Glenn and delivering the sack. The Royals push back to the 13-yard line, bringing up a 2nd and 21. And that is not where you want to be. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line. A 2nd and 21. The goal now to get out to the 34-yard line. And a flag before the ball snap. A false start is the call against the Royals. And the Royals push back another 5 yards. So the Royals have yet to get a playoff. That counts, and there are, that really matters, and they're already pushed back with one snap to the 8-yard line. A drive that originally started at the 24. A 1st and 26 now, a jump at the line by the defense. The big man jumping, and that's a break for the Royals. Joe Peters getting jumped off sides. On 2nd down, the Royals get those 5 back from the offensive false start. Royals now facing a 2nd and 21. Don't trust that scoreboard. And the pass over the hands of Mason Taylor from Thomas Glenn. 3rd and 21 is the call. The Royals having to play the long ball here. Running this one is not an option because we've already seen what happens when the Royals get out on foot early against these Cavaliers. The Cavaliers jump on their horses and ride the wave down. Third down snap. Thomas fires down the line. That pass complete to Maverick Bright, who can't get enough yardage out of it for a 1st down, but gets out to the 18 for a short pickup. A 5-yard gain, bring up a 4th and 16 for the Royals. And the punt unit with Thomas Glenn comes out. Glenn standing back at his own 2-yard line, pinned up against his goal line. No margin for error on this low snap. That's a high punt, allowing the defense to catch up to it. And it bounces in favor of the Royals down at the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers coming out for their 2nd drive, leading 7-0 over the Mission Prep Royals here at Mustang Memorial Field. And Hyundai San Luis Obispo drives Mission Prep football. When you're in the market for a new and used vehicle, you can count on Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Stop by the showroom, 1407 Auto Park Y, and tell them Big Red and the Royals sent you. 5:49, 2nd possession for the Cavaliers. They hand off to Hilvers, and Hilvers met at the line of scrimmage. And the rugby scrum or the maul pushing forward, and the whistle is called as the ball is dead at the 36-yard line. A 1-yard gain for Hilvers. Second and 9 for Hilvers. I want to know who's running the board up there. They're a little off on their measurements. 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, fakes the handoff. Double pumps, fires this one. That's intercepted by the Royals. And that is Ronnie Kardashian with the interception. And he got a good 15-yard pickup on that one. The Royals back in possession. And what do you think of that for the momentum for the Royals, Thomas? And Thomas gives that one a big 2 thumbs up as that pendulum swing is in favor of the Royals with that big M called momentum. The interception by Ronnie Kardashian makes him a favorite for tonight's player of the game. The Royals with the possession at 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Thomas Glenn getting his second opportunity at offense. Hands it off to his back, and that is going to be Miles Thompson. And Thompson is going to be whistled dead with the ball before yardage is pulled off. But he does lose 2 on the play. 2nd and 12 for the Royals. A 13-yard interception return for Ronnie Kardashian gives the Royals some momentum here, trailing by 7 in the first quarter to Central Valley Christian. Royals have yet to beat the Cavaliers at home, and a quick jump able to get back before a whistle. And Thompson with the carry, and he is stopped for a short gain, getting him back to the original line of scrimmage. And those tri-tips are, I wonder if we're going to get any more tri-tips as they announce the tri-tips from the PA. Because it was raining tri-tips here for a minute. Let's hope it doesn't rain literal tri-tips, because that might hurt some people. 3:40 on the clock. I'm trying to entertain myself because Steven's not here to do Elmore impersonations for us tonight. Royals trailing 7-0. Here's a snap on 3rd down. A deep fire pass. Vinny Orlando with the catch. Nobody in front of him. One man to beat, chasing him down from the backside. And Orlando is caught by Micah Padden. And that is a great catch and run by Vinny Orlando to get the Royals into the red zone and set them up for an opportunity to find pay dirt. And the Royals down to the 3-yard line with that catch by Orlando. And that grab by Vinny Orlando sets him up to be our Royals player of the game. Stay tuned for our post-game show tonight to see who is our candidate, who wins from our candidates tonight. So far, we have Vinny Orlando with a huge catch and the interception by Ronnie Kardashian. 3:21 on the clock as Orlando was pulled out of bounds. And we have a whistle on the field for a timeout by the Cavaliers. They want to think this one over because that momentum is not in their favor. Mission Prep football continues on PSN TV.
Old San Luis Barbecue, a proud supporter of Mission Prep football. With 2 locations in SLO, Old San Luis Barbecue Company is the local spot to enjoy the best barbecue on the Central Coast. Check out their locations on Higuera and Broad, or order delivery with a third-party partner at Old San Luis Barbecue Company, proud supporters of Royals football.
Welcome back to Mission Prep Football. California Fresh Market is your headquarters for all your football party needs. Pick up game day appetizers from the famous Hot Wing Bar. California Fresh Market, a proud supporting sponsor of Mission Prep Football, right here on PSN TV. We are live from Mustang Memorial Field. Brian Stanley with you. Royals versus Cavaliers. Mission Prep versus Central Valley Christian. And the Royals down to their own 3-yard line by off of a huge catch by Vinny Orlando. And the handoff to Ronnie Kardashian, and Kardashian chewed up at the line of scrimmage. And the play called dead before he's actually pulled to the ground. No gain, maybe a half yard. And if we did the math on the Vinny Orlando catch, that was a 62-yard catch for Orlando, starting back at the 35-yard line of the Royals. Second and goal from, we'll say, the 2-yard line. Miles Thompson is the back. A shift by the defense showing blitz. And a whistle from the officials. We're going to get a false start from the offense. Royals push back 5 yards, taking them back to the 7. Second and goal from the 7-yard line for Mission College Prep. 2:16 on the clock. We're in the first quarter. And we officially have a Steven sighting in the chat, checking in from Colorado, as he is on the road with the Cal Poly Mustangs, who host us 6 times this year at Mustang Memorial Field. This is game 3 of 6, live from Mustang Memorial Field. We appreciate the Cal Poly Mustangs for everything they do. And the handoff to Thompson. Thompson looking for Pater, makes the dive, and it's good. Miles Thompson with the touchdown. And the Royals 1 point away from tying this up. And Miles Thompson with his second rushing touchdown of the season on the 7-yard carry. Royals 6, Central Valley Christian Cavaliers 7, awaiting the extra point by Maderas. And the kick is up, and it is blocked. No good. A tremendous effort by the Central Valley Christian Cavaliers. And Micah Patton diving in for the block. And the extra point, no good. Royals trail by 1, 7-6 on a 7-yard Miles Thompson run. And our score here with 1:47 remaining, 7-6 here in the first quarter. Non-conference action. Next week, both these squads enter league play. Mission Prep Royals traveling to Santa Maria to face the St. Joseph Knights, while the Central Valley Christian Cavaliers will take on the Kerman Lions, a team the Royals have faced before in the playoffs. .147, and here's the kickoff. Collected at the 15-yard line. And weaving down the right hash mark, spinning, breaking tackles, and finding his way, Ryan Lewis from the 15 to the 42. A solid return for Lewis and the Cavaliers. And Angelo Hinosa on the tackle. Two receivers to the left, one to the right for Peters. Tight end to the left side, to the right side, correction. And the handoff to Patton. And Patton finds some room. One man to beat, that's Ronnie Kardashian. And Kardashian yanks him out of bounds, preventing the run to the end zone, down to the 38-yard line with a flag on the play. My guess is it's probably going to be face masking against Kardashian the way he yanked him out of bounds. Nope, holding against the offense. This one's coming back. The spot of the foul at the 46-yard line of the Cavaliers. 10-yard penalty pushing the Cavaliers back to the 36-yard line. First and 15 from the 36 for the Cavaliers. Replay first down. And Laundry coming out from both sides of the field with 1:08 remaining. And 5 yards back the other way in favor of the Cavaliers. A neutral zone infraction against the Royals. Waiting the snap on 1st and 10. Bascom laid out to the far side. And pulling in the grab is Pipegrass, Gunnar Pipegrass, the senior, making the catch. Coming up short of the first down, 2nd and 5. This is where the holding call was placed, which made it a 1st and 15. Following the neutral zone infraction, 1st and 10. 2nd and 5. Now we are rolling here with 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Coming up, our second quarter presented by Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White. Stay tuned for the second quarter action. 7-6 our score. And that will be the final play of the first quarter. Running out the ball, Michael Padden. And our score 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. We are live from Mustang Memorial Field on the campus of Cal Poly in San Luis Obispo. Stay with us.
45% of people put off buying life insurance, according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of illness or a tragic accident. Call me, your local Farmers Insurance agent, Jennifer White, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Jennifer White at 805-548-8530.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Thank you for the pronunciation guide. Pronunciation guide. Peepgrass. Happy to pronounce names right. If I have a pronunciation to go with them, sometimes I don't. So I try my best. I appreciate you helping me out there, Jolene, with the proper pronunciation. And a quick scrum set up at the line on 3rd down. And the Royals stuff it with Laundry on the field. And the carry by Padden. And personal fouls against both teams offset. We go nowhere. It's going to be 4th down from the Cavaliers' 47-yard line. And Thomas, I just have to tell you that the fans from Central Valley Christian are a little bit more friendly than the fans were last week. So we like them. They get an A in our book tonight. And we're not even through the second quarter. And they already get an A+. If they keep going good, they're going to get a star too. And the punt unit out, back to receive for the Royals is Noziel. High snap, recovered and sent away. And this one is deep over the head of the kicking team. And out of bounds at the 15-yard line. First and 10 from the 15 for the Royals at their own 15-yard line. Starting on the left hash mark, 11:38 in the second quarter. Tonight's second quarter presented by Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White, helping you select the best home and auto coverage to protect your property and belongings. Give her a call today, 805-548-8530. And why don't you go ahead and click on that QR code. Go ahead and bust out your phones. We got that QR code down there in the right corner of the screen. We got some goodies over there on that QR code if you check them out. Right now it's going to be a surprise. You got to go find out for yourself. And the handoff for the Royals. And it looks like that's a Ronnie Kardashian with the carry. And Kardashian gaining a few yards out to the 17. I feel like the only thing our screen's missing is a ticker, like we're watching the evening news with the stock updates. Just have scores running across the bottom like ESPN. 10:56. Royals with a 2nd and 7. Ronnie Kardashian in the back. Thomas Glenn handing it off and pushing forward outside the left hash marks to the 22-yard line. And that brings up a 3rd and short for the Royals. A new set of sticks comes at the 25-yard line. And the Royals trail 7-6 off a back of the big play by Vinny Orlando, who got the Royals into the red zone. The 62-yard pass reception. Setting up the touchdown by Miles Thompson. And Ronnie Kardashian works his way forward, trying to get the first down, coming up short. And the Royals facing a 4th down deep in their own territory, and we're going to see the punt unit come out. Yet again for the Royals. Fourth and 2 for Mission Prep. Thomas Glenn back to boot this one away. And this is a high boot for the leather. A high bounce back into Cavaliers territory, and it's rolling past the 45, and it's going to be down at the 44-yard line by Armin Clayton. And starting at their own 44-yard line, the Cavaliers have 56 yards to go. But this Royals defense have come up pretty clutch following that first drive that led to a Peters to Lewis 17-yard touchdown, which put the Cavaliers up 7-0. The Royals slowly chipping away. And that pass, one-handed attempt, knocked away by the defense. And 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers, as Ryan Lewis couldn't get his big old paw on it to secure it, but he did the juggling attempt. As the fans start to rally here on the visitor side, the Royals defense trying to come up clutch. 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers. Their own 46. The snap for Peters. And Nathan Peters fires a bomb deep. And Lewis gets it broken up by the Royals defense. And I don't have a number 36 on my roster, so we're going to reach out to Darnell Harris for the answers, because he's the man that has all the answers. See what he says. See if he has time to get back to his mid-game. But number 36 in on that break. If you're a fan with that answer, let us know. Sometimes I don't get all the roster updates in time. It's a 3rd and 10 for the Cavaliers. And Peters throwing this one out to Patton. And Patton gains enough for the first down on that short reception across the 50 into Royals territory to the Royals 44-yard line. And we have fans tuning in from Colorado, from Course Gold, California. 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers from their 44 of the Royals. Peters in the shotgun. Pitches is out to Patton. And Patton tangled up by the defense. The ball comes loose. And recovered, I believe, by Peters. Peters recovering the loose ball for the Cavaliers. And it's a 2nd and 10. And the Royals with a near turnover recovery. Would have been their second of the contest, their first fumble recovery of the game. As Ronnie Kardashian already has an interception return for 13 yards. Under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Second quarter presented by Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White. And Peters with a deep pass over the middle and not able to get to it in time is his receiver. And in on the coverage is Ronnie Kardashian. And Ryan Lewis was the big man chasing that one down. Correction, that was Gunnar Peepgrass. Again, I want to thank Jolene Quinley with that pronunciation, Peepgrass. Third and 10. Second, 3rd and 10 this drive for the Cavaliers. Peters firing this one. Head well over the head of Brandenburg. And it brings up a 4th and 10. And we see the punt unit truck out to the field with the ball on the right hash mark, sitting at the Royals' 44-yard line. 7:44 with the stoppage on the incomplete pass. Jaden Nozil back to return this one. Our score 7-6. Royals trailing by 1 on a blocked PAT by Micah Patton. That one's high, but recovered by Reed, and Austin Reed sits this one deep. And Jaden Nozil lets it go into the backfield, into the end zone, and the attempted down at the 1-yard line, no good by Bergman. Hudson Bergman with a great hustle to get down there, but it is a touchback. It is going to be Royals ball, 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. And tonight's second quarter presented by Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White. Serving San Luis Obispo, helping Royals fans and all fans of high school sports get the best automotive and home insurance that they can find on the Central Coast. Check her out. Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White, 805-548-8530. And the snap, the pass complete to Orlando. Orlando shakes 2 defenders and gets out to the 24-yard line for a short gain. 2nd and 6 for the Royals from the 24-yard line. The Royals have trailed in this contest since 7:52 in the first quarter, when Nathan Peters connected to Ryan Lewis for the strike, and that pass to the right side incomplete to Mason Taylor, the intended target. And 3rd and 6 is the distance. Royals trying to get some momentum stirring again. The last time the Royals scored, it was following an interception by Ronnie Kardashian, which led to a big catch by Vinny Orlando. And 3rd and 6. Here comes Mission Prep. And a whistle at the line. And a substitution. Brandon Grass checks out and, Brandenburg checks out and Peepgrass checks in. Pass complete down the line. Miles Thompson, the receiver. Now Miles Thompson just gets back past the line of scrimmage. A short gain for Miles Thompson. And another 4th down brings up the punt unit for the Royals. Not the best way the Royals have wanted things to go in this contest. So having your punt unit come out multiple times. And that ball bounces in favor of the Royals back into Cavaliers territory. This time down by Brennan Augustine. But we have laundry on the field again. Somebody better get that washer and dryer tuned up because there's a lot of laundry to wash tonight. And they're talking it over. I wish we had the mics, the referees mic'd up so we can hear the conversation. I wonder if they're talking about all the tri-tip sandwiches we have up here and if we're going to share with them. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll sell it to you for $8. They're selling them at $12 at the snack bar. We'll give them to you $8. Because we got to make our cut here. Me and Tom's going to split that 50-50, $4 a piece. Deal. And if you want something sweet, we got a peanut butter jelly sandwich too. What we got? $3 on that? $3, yeah, good deal. Good deal. Made by El Presidente. If you don't know, you need to know. And they're going to march this one off 5 yards. Still 4th down. I didn't catch the penalty on that one. It was a 5-yard variety. It's tough when the white hat's back is to you while he's calling the penalty. And you don't have the likes of Steven to decipher the gestures. But we have a QR code, bottom right corner of the screen. That QR code presented by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Plenty of specials going on. Royals with a 4th and 1. They're going to run this one, and keeping it is Jaden Noziel. He's going to take the handoff on the sweep, and Noziel gets the 1st down for the Royals as that penalty marked off in favor of the Royals, creating a 4th and 1. Royals drive stays alive, 5:25. Who needs a punt team right now? We're still driving. And as I said, this drive and every drive, because this broadcast driven by Hyundai San Luis Obispo, that QR code in the bottom right corner of your screen is presented by Hyundai San Luis Obispo, or Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And the handoff to the big man, number 34, Champ Morrissey with the carry. And Champ Morrissey carrying it out to the 37-yard line. 2nd and 7 for the Royals. Again, that QR code presented by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. A lot of goodies, a lot of information in there. A little celebration going on over at Hyundai San Luis Obispo. Owned and operated by Mission Prep alumni. You're going to want to check that QR code out, I guarantee it. Pass over the middle, tipped. Thomas Glenn passes tipped. And you can hear the coaches from the visiting press box cheering in excitement on that down, because it brings up a 3rd and medium for the Royals. 3rd and 7, ball spotted just beyond the 37-yard line, just inside the 37-yard line. 4:25 on the clock. I think they moved that ball back just a little bit because it was up a hair. Now it's back a hair, and we're splitting hairs. So let's not split hairs because my eyesight ain't that good. 3rd and 7 for the Royals. 4:25, Royals trail by 1, and that's a jump off sides by the defense. Jared Griffith with the jump. The outside linebacker getting a little anxious. And that's a 3rd and medium, creating a 3rd and short, as the Royals now with the ball at the 41-yard line. A 3rd and 3 is the situation. Much more manageable here. Two receivers, to his left, one to his right. Maverick Bright, the tight end. Thomas Glenn throwing this one. It's a deep route. Jaden Noziel tracking it in, and he's tied up with 2 defenders and can't pull it in. Brandenburg and Peepgrass, the defenders. And Peepgrass showing some agony to the left arm, the left wrist more directly on that tie-up. And here comes the punt unit for the Royals on 4th and 3. And the punt unit ready to go, and flag at the line of scrimmage. Thomas Glenn boots this one away. The ball comes loose. Royals come up with it. Carter Moreau with the ball, following the fair catch that pops through the hands of Ryan Lewis. And what is something Steven always says, you don't catch with your pads, you catch with your hands. And Carter Moreau and that play is coming back. The penalty in favor of the Royals. Not in favor of the Royals, in favor of the Cavaliers against the Royals. And Thomas is looking at me like, dude, you need to catch up because you're not paying attention to this game. What game are you watching? So the Royals push back. It is a 4th. How did the ball go 5 forward and 6 back? Okay. It was at the 42 originally. Now it's at the 41. We'll let it ride. And here's another flag at the line of scrimmage from the near side judge. And a block in the back by Patton, and the return by Lewis. And Lewis gets hammered by Armin Clayton. And Lewis loses yardage back at the 24. And the PA announcer with a great name for Armin Clayton, the Ginger Hulk. I dig it. But we have Laundry back at the line of scrimmage. So we're awaiting the call. This is a 4th down that will not end. Round and round we go. The wheels on the bus will never stop. I don't know. We're waiting the call on the field. False start against the offense. And the Cavaliers are electing to have a re-kick because they don't want that ball back at their own 24-yard line. They still got to mark off the penalty. So they march off the penalty. It's going to be a 5-yard variety. The ball back at the 31-yard line. It is a 4th and 13 now for the Royals. The Royals struggling on the kick team. Punt unit out. Solid punt by Thomas Glenn. Patton having to chase this one. Micah Patton back at the 34, being chased down by a number of Royals. And Carter Moreau in on the chase, along with Champ Morrissey, Armin Clayton, and another flag on the field, this time on the return. Flag at the 50-yard line. This has really turned into and the ball spotted at the 40. So the possession has finally switched over. And that's moments of my life I'm never getting back. Thanks to these officials. 3:23, second frame. The Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White second quarter continues. Peters fires over, complete to big number 90, Will Salisbury. And the tight end with the completion and the first down, moving into Royals territory at the Royals 43-yard line. Approaching 3 minutes to go here in the second frame. Royals trailing 7-6 over the Cavaliers of Central Valley Christian out of the city of Visalia. And the handoff to Hilvers, and Hilvers quickly tied up at the line of scrimmage and brought to the turf by the Royals. And making the tackle for the Royals is Sean Rivas with a typical standard wrap up and takedown. Second and 9 for the Cavaliers. Peters fires this one over the middle, and that's complete. And the tackle goes to Ronnie Kardashian as Gunnar Peepgrass pulls in the reception with Laundry back at the 49-yard line. This could be holding, as the chain gang got a little excited on that one as well. As the chain gang resets, because this penalty looks like it's going to be against the Cavaliers. They have to reset the chains. And the penalty sends the Cavaliers back to their own 47-yard line. So it's going to be first. And if I'm doing my math, yeah, first down and a lot. I'm trying to do my math here. 5, first down and 11 for the Cavaliers here. And Nathan Peters fires this one complete to Lewis. And Lewis tied up with Ronnie Kardashian, and Kardashian delivering the big hit. And that pulls up a 2nd and 8 for the Cavaliers. A 13-yard pass gets them back into Royals territory. 1:25 on the clock. We're running towards half. Coming up at halftime is our halftime report presented by California Fresh Market. .106 on the clock, awaiting the snap for Nathan Peters. Peters fires this one to the left, and Lewis with it, shaking off tackles and pulled out of bounds by Ronnie Kardashian and Sean Rivas. 55 seconds to go with the stoppage. The chains move. A fresh set of downs for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted the near hash mark, 25-yard line. Royals trying to keep the Cavaliers out of the end zone. The Royals do get the ball back to start the second half. Royals will be in great field position in this game if they can keep the Cavaliers out of the end zone as they get the ball back in the second half. The pass down the near sideline. That pass is incomplete. Intended for Lewis, as Ryan Lewis couldn't get his hands on it. Covered by Mason Taylor. 6 seconds ticked away, 49 remaining. Second quarter action presented by Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White. Give her a call today for the best coverage from a trusted team. 805-548-8530. And that Royals timeout comes with 49 seconds remaining in the half. And I tell you that little QR code on the right corner of your screen has a lot of juicy details. Because on Saturday, October 12th, from 9 to 2 at Hyundai San Luis Obispo, there is a service open house. And check this out, Thomas. Free Starbucks and donuts. Who doesn't love free Starbucks? Now, granted, you're probably not going to get that caramel frappe macchiato with triple shot with whipped cream and no fat milk, but it's still free coffee. So we got that going for you. They're going to bust the grill out at 11 o'clock to get those burgers and hot dogs going. And they're going to have a free car wash. So if your car is dirty, 9 to 2 o'clock, free car wash. And then they're giving a ticket giveaway, 3 pairs of tickets. So a total of 6 tickets, 3 pairs, to go see Dasha. Now, I don't know who Dasha is, but I want to go see Dasha because it's a free ticket, right? So I'm going to try to win these tickets. Check it out. Go click that QR code for all that information you need. Coming out of the timeout by Mission Prep. 2nd and 10 for the Cavaliers. Peters fires this one deep to Lewis. Lewis can't get his hands on it. And the interception, if it counts, by Champ Morrissey. I think interception. But there's laundry on the field at the 5-yard line. The call pass interference on the Royals, so the interception does not count. That's a tough one for the Royals, as Morrissey was able to get his paws on the ball and fall to the turf with it. And they're going to mark off the penalty half the distance to the goal. That's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Cavaliers. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line, 1st and 10 with 42 seconds remaining following that pass interference call to the left side committed by the Royals on Ryan Lewis, wearing number 5, lined up here on the near side in your frame. Peters fires this one, and that one's complete. The Royals keeping them out of the end zone. Austin Reed, The wide receiver and punter kept out of the end zone, but that is a fresh set of downs for the Cavaliers yet again on this drive. And a timeout comes from the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers want to talk this one over because this Royals defense is pretty stout. So we're going to go ahead and take a break with them. Royals football continues on PSN TV.
It's natural to think that insurance is complicated, but as an experienced farmer's agent, I know a thing or two about helping make it easier by explaining your available coverage options. Whether you're looking to insure your small business, home, or motorcycle, I can help walk you through the process step by step. Call the Jennifer White Agency at 805-548-8530 to get a quote and learn more.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
So we got bad news for those wishing to get back to the game before the game ends tonight. We are out of tri-tip sandwiches at the snack bar. We still got 3 here at the press box. I think we might have to raise our price from $8 to like $20 because now they're a hot commodity. So come on down. Jolene, we still appreciate your input on the pronunciation. You got more. Help us out. Here's the snap on first down. That pass into the corner, knocked out of the... They're going to say that's a touchdown. And that touchdown complete to Ryan Lewis for a 2-yard grab from his quarterback. Second time Peters is connected with Lewis. And the Royals are down by 7 to the Cavaliers, awaiting the extra point. With 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And the extra point up and good. The Royals down by 8 with 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 14-6 our score. And here's how we got it here real quick. Peters to Lewis for the Cavaliers. That is Nathan Peters connecting to Ryan Lewis for a 17-yard strike. 7:52 in the first quarter. The extra point was up and good. And then Miles Thompson scored on a 7-yard score following a 63-yard catch by Vinny Orlando. The extra point no good, 7-6 our score. And then Nathan Peters connected to Ryan Lewis yet again, 2-yard strike, 14-6 our score. 14-6 with 31 seconds remaining. Coming up at halftime is the cheerleader performance on the field. We will do our best to bring it to you. And that's a sky kick. Fair catch called for and pulled in by Joe Villa. And the Royals will start with the ball at their own 34-yard line with 31 seconds remaining. 14-6 is our score in the Farmers Insurance Agent second quarter. Presented by Farmers Insurance Agent Jennifer White. Coming up at the break is our California Fresh halftime report. We'll try to check the out-of-town scoreboard. World Peace says we should price gouge for our tri-tip sandwiches. And a deep pass. And the hands up. And here comes the pass interference call. And the defensive coverage provided by Austin Reed. And Ronnie Kardashian was the intended target for Thomas Glenn. And that's going to be a fresh set of downs for the Royals, marching off 15 yards. And that's going to bring the Royals out to their own 49-yard line with 26 seconds remaining. The Royals have chipped away. "66-yard drive now turned into a 51-yard drive. Glenn looking to throw this one. Pass batted away into the backfield, and it is down, or it is incomplete. Not even down, but incomplete. Luckily, it is incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Royals. 23 seconds remaining. Second and 10 for the Royals at their own 49, 51 yards to go, 23 seconds remaining in the half. Thomas Glenn with a deep pass to the left side, and that pass is intercepted by the defense. And coming up with the interception is Caden Ritchie. And each team with an interception now, and the Cavaliers coming up with it with 16 seconds remaining. And with 16 seconds remaining, it is going to be Cavaliers ball. The Royals come out with a prevent defense. And the victory kneel, or the kneel to get to the half, is there. And we are going to the break. Royals trailing 14-6 over Central Valley Christian. We will be back with second half action soon. And our halftime report coming up, presented by California Fresh Market. Here's our Mission Prep cheerleaders performing tonight's attraction.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Join us at Hyundai San Luis Obispo on October 12th for our one-day buying event. Enjoy a free multi-point inspection, car wash, and complimentary coffee, donuts, and barbecue. Plus, save up to 80% on in-stock parts and accessories.
Hi, this is John Thea with Thea Automotive.
Someday,
And that's my son Tom singing. You can feel a glow when it comes to the way your car looks when you bring it to Thea Auto Body.
I will feel a glow just thinking of you.
From minor dings to major collision repair, we can give your car a like-new showroom look. We can straighten and repair any frame type using ultrasound technology. Our refinish department features paints that exceed factory specifications, and they are applied in our state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly spray booth. Plus, we work hand in hand with your insurance company so your claim goes smoothly.
Just the way.
Love the way your car looks. Bring it to Via Auto Body and Collision Repair and let our family take care of your family. Nicely done, son.
Located off Highway 101, just minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, and Central Coast Wine Country, book your next Central Coast stay at Madonna Inn. With 110 unique guest rooms, on-site restaurants, bars, bakeries, shopping, hiking, biking, and day spa, Madonna Inn is your travel destination dream. Let's go Mission Prep. Let's stay at Madonna Inn. Sunday Car Wash is a proud partner of Mission College Prep Football with 4 locations on the Central Coast. Find out why they were voted the best car wash in SLO. They offer an unlimited membership for as low as $19.99 a month that includes perks like free beverages, towels, and air fresheners with every visit. Sign up in person or online and get 50% off your first month. That's Sunday Car Wash, a proud sponsor of the Royals.
Welcome to the California Fresh Halftime Report. The Mission Prep program continues on PSNtv. Let me try that again. Welcome back to Mission Prep Football on PSNtv. This is the California Fresh Halftime Report. I'm Brian Stanley joining you, and that's a better start to halftime. Our score 14-6 at the break. The Royals trailing the Cavaliers in this one, and let's check the out-of-town scoreboard. Something traditionally maintained by Stephen Hodges, who's out on assignment with the Cal Poly Mustangs this weekend in Colorado. Our score from Arroyo Grande, 27-7 over the Napomo Titans in the third quarter. That's a quasi-rivalry game between those two schools, as they are both South County schools in the same school district. And then the Buchanan Bears beating up on the Paso Robles Bearcats 23-7 in the third quarter. And an update provided by World Peace at halftime. 28-21 St. Joseph over the Shafter Generals at home in Santa Maria. And tied up in the third quarter, 21-21. A team the Mission Prep Royals beat up. The Kern Valley Bronx currently tied up even with the Lompoc Braves over in Kern Valley. That was a terrific long drive for the Lompoc Braves to get out there, but they made it, tied up 21-21. The Braves trying to get back into the winning ways on a 3-game losing streak. And here at Mustang Memorial Field, our score 14-6. The Cavaliers over the Royals in this non-conference action. Halftime report presented by California Fresh Market, your stop for all your game day party supplies. Check out their famous hot wing bar. Next time you're planning your next game day party for either high school, college, or the pros, Plus, we got the MLB playoffs coming up. Another great place to stop is California Fresh Market if you're planning a World Series party. You know what I'm saying. Get out there, check it out. But here at Mustang Memorial Field, this is how it's break down so far between these two squads. Nathan Peters with 2 touchdowns in this contest, and both of those touchdown strikes going to Ryan Lewis. Lewis collecting his second and third touchdown of the season in this contest. A 17-yard strike in the first quarter to put the Cavaliers up 7-0. And then a 2-yard strike to put the Cavaliers up 14-6 with 31 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Royals' only touchdown came on a 7-yard run by Miles Thompson that capped off a 63-yard catch by Vinny Orlando that was on the other side of a 13-yard interception return by number 22, Ronnie Kardashian. That's where the 22 was coming in at there. So 22 with a 13-yard return. Ronnie Kardashian setting up a 63-yard pass from Thomas Glenn to Vinny Orlando, which then capped off with a 7-yard touchdown by Miles Thompson. And then the Royals trying to get something going here late in the final moments of the first half, but Thomas Glenn throwing up an interception to Caden Ritchie in the final moments of the first half, and that is our first half breakdown. The Royals have struggled in the first half moving the ball both through the air and on the ground. Ronnie Kardashian and Miles Thompson have struggled to pick up good yardage past the line of scrimmage, while the offensive line has struggled to maintain protection for Thomas Glenn. Right out the gate on their first drive, Thomas Glenn was dropped back for a big loss on a sack, something he didn't want to start the drive with on their first possession, but that's how it played out. And we are at the break here from Mustang Memorial Field. I'm Brian Stanley joining you for the California Fresh halftime report. And the Royals, I would love to be in their locker room to hear what Coach Schuster's saying to get them ready to go. And out warming up for PATs and field goals right now is the new kicker who became eligible this week for tonight's game, Roman Maderos, one of multiple players to become eligible tonight. And we'll go down that list. Jose Corona, Addison Learner, Carter Ross Jones, Ezekiel Sanchez, Roman Maderos, and Aiden Shelton all became eligible for play after transfer rules and other set-out rules that the CIF places on certain players when certain activities take place. I don't know all these details, but they're eligible tonight. So the roster has filled out. Adding a number of players to the roster has helped Schuster fill in some gaps. But the Royals still trailing in this one, 14-6, with a blocked PAT on the attempt by Maderos. So Royals with a lot to tackle in the second half. They do get the ball back to start the second half. So they have a chance to come back into this one as Medeiros moving back further and further in his PAT attempts. That kick coming live from the 20-yard line, so that was a 30-yard strike from the 20-yard line. And let's see where he moves back. We'll show you as he warms up here as I talk about it. Medeiros out here warming up. Let's give you some action here. The tee is set. He's back at the 25 is where the ball set. So this is a 35-yard attempt for Medeiros. And we're gonna see if he can do it. We'll zoom out for you. That one looked like it went up and good. Well, we'll go ahead and, this new camera allows us to zoom out. Let's see if he does one more for y'all. But that concludes our halftime report. Coming up in the second half, the Royals versus the Cavaliers. We got a total of 24 more minutes of football to go. Our score 14-6. And that's going to be the last attempt by Medeiros as the Cavaliers come out. Actually, I stand corrected. He's going to go from the right hash mark from the 20. Give you a little warm-up action. That one up and through the uprights from the right hash at the 20. That'd be a 30-yard kick if it was game time action. So we're waiting for the Royals to come out. We'll be right back. Second half action, Mission Prep football continues. Second half action presented by Via Automotive.
Hi, this is John Villa with Via Automotive.
Someday,
And that's my son Tom
when I'm
singing.
awfully low,
You can feel a glow when it comes to the way your car looks when you bring it to Via Auto Body.
I will feel a glow just thinking of you.
From minor dings to major collision repair, we can give your car a like-new showroom look. We can straighten and repair any frame type using ultrasound technology. Our refinish department features paints that exceed factory specifications, and they are applied in our state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly spray booth. Plus, we work hand-in-hand with your insurance company so your claim goes smoothly.
Just the way
Love the way your car looks. Bring it to Via Auto Body and Collision Repair and let our family take care of your family. Nicely done, son.
California Fresh Market is more than just your local grocery store. A full-service deli featuring premium boar's head meats and cheeses, handmade take-and-bake pizza, fresh salad and olive bar, gourmet cheese department perfect for any occasion, sushi rolled daily, organic and locally sourced produce, wild-caught seafood, choice prime and Snake River Farms American Wagyu beef, artisan sourdough bread, and full-service health and wellness. California Fresh Markets, the best on the Central Coast.
Welcome. There we go. Steven goes away and the Three Stooges take over. Steven, you are correct. Shafter is spelled right. St. Joseph would be ST. but hey, I appreciate World Peace giving us the announcements. Hey, man, somebody's got to help us out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody's got to help us out. Because I ain't the Godfather, you know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm losing my mind. I'm going to announce the rest of the game like this. What do you think? Well, maybe I'll talk like Elmo. No. I'm making Thomas over here just laugh because I'm being silly as we get underway for third quarter action. The Royals are set to receive this one when they come out onto the field. And can we quit playing Eminem on repeat? Because I don't care about Mom's spaghetti on my sweater no more. Okay. If you can't hear me, hear what I'm talking about here. Let me help you out. I've been listening to that for the last 5 minutes. So, just in case you're wondering. In case Steven's wondering what I'm talking about, because last time I talked about Eminem for an hour, Steven was confused. He really wasn't, but he was like, "Why are you talking about Eminem? It's football." Steven, I need you to keep me in line, buddy. You're the Dr. Jekyll to my Hyde. And here comes the kickoff. And that's a squib kick. They're going to keep this one away from Noziel. And somebody needs to come up with it. That's a live ball. The Royals looked at it like it was a punt. And the Cavaliers come up with it. That is bad fielding by the Royals. That's not the way you field a kickoff. They stood around like it was a punt, and once it was a down ball. Somebody lost communication there. That's a live ball once the boot connects to the leather and the ball goes sailing through the air. Once it goes 10 yards, it's anybody's ball. And here comes the Cavaliers with it at the Royals 38-yard line. And the handoff to big number 8, Josh Hilvers. And Champ Morrissey with the stop. The captain coming up with the big stop. I like to nickname him Bluto. And if you know anything about the movie Animal House, he looks a lot like Jim Belushi. Or John Belushi. Sorry, wrong Belushi there. You know. Very, very big similarity there between the two, Animal House. So, food fight. And here's the snap. Pass complete to the the right side to the tight end. Coming across the middle, Will Salisbury. And that moves the sticks for the Cavaliers inside the red zone to the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Royals. Sorry, for the Cavaliers. The Royals in a bad position. Well, in a position where they can go down even farther here in the third quarter after giving up a bad kickoff to the Cavaliers. And Hilver weaving his way down the right hash marks. And that's a fresh set of downs for the Cavaliers. And that's a 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. They're going to say that's a 2nd and 1. Okay, 2nd and 1 from 2nd and inches from the 9. That's a tight fitting. I would have measured that one if I was a judge. And that's a pitch to Hilver. And Hilver turns the Jets on and gets the first down to the 5 before he's pushed out of bounds. And Ronnie Kardashian on the tackle for the Royals. 10:09 in the third quarter. 14-6 is the score. CVC looking to take a 2-1 lead in this rubber match. In the series, as we have the rubber match here. Peters with 2 receivers to his left, 1 to his right, hands off to Hilver. Hilver goes up the right hash mark and makes a dive attempt and doesn't get very far as he's met by Sean Rivas and the defensive line. Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 2. This drive started back at the Royals 44. Following a botched return. Nobody attempted to return the kickoff. And a flag immediately on the play, calling the play dead. And the infraction against the Royals, half the distance to the goal, ball to the 1-yard line. 9:11 on the clock, 3rd quarter. 2nd and goal from the 1. And the team from Visalia rolling good with fans tonight, equally matching the energy from the Royals. Hilver, the running back with Peters. Peters looking to throw this one into the corner. Overthrows his receiver. Correction, he caught that one. It looked like it bounced out of the end zone from my vantage point, but the catch by Ryan Lewis, his 3rd reception, just into the hands of Lewis into the corner with 8:45 remaining in the 3rd quarter. I think I need glasses, Thomas. Did you see him catch that one? You did not. Okay. I was not the only one fooled by that one, as the kick is up and good by Brandenburg. And that is back-to-back touchdowns unanswered by the Royals, as Peters once again connects to Lewis for the 1-yard strike. Our score, 21-6. Royals trailing in this one by 15 now. And Brandenburg getting ready to boot this one away. Royals yet to set up the kick unit. I'm sure they've all been told this is a live ball. Once the ball gets released, do not look at it, grab it. Jaden Ozil, Miles Thompson back to return this one. (5-4-2) is the lineup for the Royals. And this one's going to be deep. Let it go out of bounds, gentlemen. And that it does. And the Royals will take possession. Should be at the 40-yard line. Well, I stand corrected. It's at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 35. Good field position for the Royals, even though the ball went out about the 30. They only really gained about 5 yards. No opportunity to return the ball as they keep it out of the hands of Nozil, one of the fastest guys on the field for the Royals. And the handoff to Kardashian, bulldozing forward through the defense, trying to get past Salisbury. Salisbury, the big lineman, looking back at the sideline right there in your frame, wearing number 90, also the tight end. for the Cavaliers, making the stop against Ronnie Kardashian. And the handoff to Miles Thompson. He gets a block on the run, and he makes a dive towards the 50. And that's a first down for the Royals. And the sophomore Miles Thompson out at the 49-yard line, moving the sticks. 1st and 10 for the Royals at their own 49. Clock continuing to run here in the third quarter. And a handoff to Thompson once again. And Thompson gets spun down in the backfield by Grant Shannon. And about a half-yard pickup for Miles Thompson. 7:24 on the clock. Clock running. Thomas Glenn bringing the call in from the sideline. Third quarter action presented by presented by Via Automotive. Their motto is our family taking care of your family. Check them out here in San Luis Obispo, Via Automotive. Thompson fires this one out quickly. That pass complete. And the tackle by Ryan Lewis. Vinny Orlando, the intended target. And Vinny Orlando with the grab, coming across the 50 to the Cavaliers 49-yard line. 3rd and 8 for Mission Prep. 6:32 on the clock. 21-6 our score. We are live from Mustang Memorial Field, Cal Poly, San Luis Obispo, California. A beautiful city on the coast of California. Low snap, Glenn collects it, stays on his feet, and pulls off a 7-yard pickup, tackled by Jensen Dunn. They give him the first down, an 8-yard pickup for Thomas Glenn. Fresh set of downs, 5:55, third quarter. Royals starting to build a little momentum here. Vinny Orlando, the far receiver. Miles Thompson, the near receiver. The back is Miles Thompson. And Thompson gains a couple yards before he's thrown to the turf.
Number 8, Miles Thompson with a nice pickup of 4 for the Royals. 2nd down and 6.
And earlier we had a number called that we didn't have a name to. I did reach out to the assistant head coach, and that is Darnell Harris. And he told me that number 36 tonight, who we just called as number 36 earlier, is Aiden Shelton. Aiden Shelton is number 36, so if we call him again, we now know. And knowing is half the battle, G.I. Joe. 4:58, the handoff to Thompson. Thompson looking for a seam, and he's dragged down to the ground outside the hash marks at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 7.
And Griffin Dunn on the tackle for the Cavaliers. 3rd and 7. They end up giving Thompson 2 yards on the carry. It is officially 3rd and 6. Thomas keeping himself. Thomas Glenn out across the 30. That's going to be a Royals first down. And the Royals first down at the 29. Here comes Laundry on the field.
14, Thomas Glenn with a nice run.
And the referees trying to send the players back to their huddles as they talk about it at the 30-yard line. We await the call. A personal foul against the Royals. And Coach Schuster, you can see Coach Schuster out there talking to the officials. We're going to zoom in, give you a little insight. The coach is like, well, this is what I saw. And the official's like, nope, this is what I saw. And Coach Schuster's not going to persuade the officials to change their mind. And the call is a personal foul against the Royals. And I'd like to give thanks to our camera operator tonight, Thomas Bowden. Tremendous work on the camera tonight, as he does every week with us. Been with us his 5th season, the redshirt senior. We got him for a COVID year, so we got him for 5. 4:04 remaining here in the third quarter. Royals with the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 40, from the Cavaliers 44. And Glenn connects to Orlando. And Vinny Orlando with the catch at the 33. That moves the sticks. So the penalty pushed the Royals back to the start of the original line of scrimmage. Reset 1st down. They did regain the 1st down. First and 10 for the Royals at the 33. A pitch option in the reverse. Noziel with it. One man to beat. Noziel looking for the end zone. Pushed out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. And a great carry by Noziel, pushed out of bounds by Ryan Lewis and Caden Ritchie. But we have Laundry back at the 35-yard line. The initial call was holding. And from the spot of the foul, a 10-yard penalty. Putting the ball back at the 43-yard line. First and 20. We replay 1st down following the hold. A great carry by Jaden Noziel, but unfortunately there was a hold that neglects the play. I can't even say the word. Brings the play back. How about that one? First and 20. The handoff to Miles Thompson. Gets the wheel. Excuse me, that's Carter Moreau. And Moreau spins the wheels and gets them rolling out to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Royals. It was a song. I don't know what it was. Instagram sucks. Thompson looking to throw this one. A deep pass in the corner, turning back. And tied up with the defender is Deuce Kellogg. And the defender's like, I didn't do anything. And Josh Hilver, excuse me, that is Micah Padden out there, number 3. I imagine this is going to be a pass interference on the defense. Wow. Offsetting infractions. We're going to replay second down with offsetting infractions.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot of flags on the play. It will be second down and 10 for the Royals.
So offsetting infractions, I'm assuming there was a personal foul and a pass interference, one against each team, resulting in the plays offsetting each other, because if minus 15 and plus 15 equals 0, you don't go anywhere. Something like that, because minus 15 and plus 15 is 0. If my math is still correct, I don't know if they've changed math, because the last time I was in school, Pluto was still a planet. So things have changed quite a bit. And we got a 2nd and 10 for the Royals. Thomas Glenn rolling back in the pocket. That pass complete to Deuce Kellogg. And the Royals still alive. 3rd and short here from Mustang Memorial Field. 1:40 on the clock in the 3rd quarter. Ball spotted at the 23-yard line in the middle of the field.
And that is a first down for the Royals.
.117 on the clock. Clock running. Royals with they gave the Royals a first down on that one. What a lucky break for the Royals. Spotting the ball at the 23. That is exactly a first down. And that pass complete to Deuce Kellogg. And Deuce Kellogg coming up clutch here in the 3rd quarter. And Deuce Kellogg might join the list of players eligible for our player of the game. Stay tuned for our post-game show as St. Joseph and Shafter all tied up.
And that's a first down for the Royals.
And Deuce Kellogg with a first down for the Royals. And Thomas keeping it himself. And Thomas again getting tied up by the defense with nowhere to go.
Thomas Glenn with the quarterback sneak. Second down and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Royals. 36 seconds remaining in this 3rd quarter. And the student section of the Royals trying to fire the Royals up, and that pass incomplete to Deuce Kellogg from Thomas Glenn.
Intended receiver number 7, Deuce Kellogg.
And that brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Royals from the 13-yard line. Ball spotted on the left hash mark. (28-28) our score from St. Joseph. Appreciate you updating us as we roll through here. Clock stop with 24 seconds on the incomplete pass to Deuce Kellogg. 21-6 our score. Royals trailing by 15 to the visiting Central Valley Christian Cavaliers out of Visalia. Royals with the ball spotted at the 13-yard line. Left hash mark. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Thomas Glenn in the shotgun. Steps back, gets some coverage, keeps it himself. Escapes the coverage. The pressure in the pocket. Now he's on his feet looking for the end zone. And does he get enough for the first down? Ball spotted at the 1-yard line. And Thomas Glenn with 15 seconds remaining in the third, with the ball spotted at the 2-yard line, gains the first down, and the drive continues for the Royals on a 3rd down. Breaking 1 tackle, juking players out of their boots. 1st and goal from the 2. And the end of the 3rd quarter is upon us. The Via Automotive second half continues here on PSN TV. Welcome back to Mustang Memorial Field. 12 minutes to go. Central Valley Christian leading 21-6 over the Mission Prep Royals. As we switch the ends of the field, the Royals now driving towards the newly built, not even newly built, the being resurrected, the John Madden complex. If we can get a camera view towards it real quick as the Royals are still in huddle. Since we were last here last Friday, that whole structure has been added. When we were here last week, last Friday, it was still dirt on the ground. Do you remember that? Thomas says yes. I don't want to make sure I'm not hallucinating here. So they are moving quite along here. John Madden being memorialized here at Cal Poly with the John Madden complex to the end zone there. Let's go back to the field. Thank you, Thomas, for that great view from the best angle we can provide you. First and goal from the 2 for the Royals, trailing by 15. Under center, Miles Thompson is the back. And Miles Thompson with the carry, getting stuffed at the line. Gaining a yard and a half before being drugged to the ground. The nose of the ball is butted up against the line of scrimmage, the goal line, without touching it. And coming out of the game and very displeased is Joe Peters. Very displeased with having to be pulled out of the game for some reason. They will check on him as the action continues on the field. Ball spotted at the half-yard line, 2nd and goal. Working under center, Thomas Glenn. Ronnie Kardashian in the back this time. Correction, Kardashian not the back. The back is Champ Morrissey. Correction, Miles Thompson. I'm all over the board here. We'll give it to somebody. Steven, where are you, buddy? You normally correct me before I get to the third guy. We love it. Touchdown Royals with 11-16. That touchdown, every Mission Prep touchdown presented by Farmers Insurance agent Jennifer White. Give her a call today, 805-548-8530 to get the best coverage from a trusted team. The Royals in the end zone. Our score, 21-12, awaiting the extra point attempt. And the Royals going for 2 points here to try to pull this one within 7. And the back with it on the sweep, the receiver, and that is Jaden Noziel. And Jaden Noziel with the sweep carry makes this one a 7-point game with 11-16 remaining. And the Royals aren't over yet. As they said, we still want to play some football. We're going to punch this one in. We're going to see what we got for you because we got a whole 11-16 left to go. And Coach is in the huddle talking it over, giving them strategy and how to carry this one out. Tonight's action presented by Via Automotive, second half action. Check them out, Via Automotive. Motto is our family helping your family. They got the tools and the experience to diagnose any problem you could think of, and most problems you can't. So go ahead and check them out, Via Automotive, online or in person. And 11-16, we're awaiting the kick. by Medeiros. And this one is sent deep. And the return from the 16-yard line up the the right hash mark for Patton.
Number 3, senior Mason Taylor with the tackle. The Cavaliers will take over.
And Lompoc picking up that win over Kern Valley. That's a good thing for Lompoc, snapping that 3-game losing streak on a long road trip. That could build some confidence for that team and their coaching staff, who have struggled the last 3 games, especially picking up a loss to Cabrillo, and something they didn't expect probably going into this season. But here in the fourth quarter, 11-12 on the clock. Peters takes the shotgun snap, fires the long bomb, looking for the receiver, over the shoulder catch, and the drop by Boma. And Boma shooting himself in the foot on that one after the fact. Figuratively, he knew he had that over-the-shoulder catch, ripping his helmet off. He is very displeased with himself. And his coaching staff is looking at him. You need to compose yourself, young man. We still got a ball game to play. It's just one catch. Our team's still up 21-14, but the Royals looking to shut this Cavalier squad down. The Royals have been known to play a four-quarter, is definitely a four-quarter team. The longer they play, the tougher they get. And the handoff to the back, Hilver, and Hilver still on his feet, will not stop. And finally, flags come out. There's going to be some holding on this one. Hilver just dodging and weaving. I want to start calling him Muhammad Ali because he stings like a butterfly. Flies like a butterfly, stings like a bee. There we go. I'll get the Muhammad Ali reference down right somehow. Oh, wait. I'm not sure who these the fouls are on Mission Prep. That is embarrassing for the Royals, as they just gave up a big run and then they give up some big penalties. And that sends the Cavaliers deep into Royals territory. The ball spotted at the Royals 24-yard line. A deep, deep penalty for the Royals on that Hilver carry. And Patton with the carry this time up the middle, wide open spaces for a first down, 10 yards. Moves the sticks for the Cavaliers. And it seems like the middle of that Royals defense has gotten a little soft and pudgy like my belly. .10:21 on the clock. Shotgun snap for Peters. He rolls out to his right as pressure's coming. Throws this one up like a Hail Mary. And that pass completed to the receiver, Brandenburg. Teague Brandenburg with the catch. That was an impressive catch on a Hail Mary. Let me get rid of this ball before I get hit really hard throw. With 2 defenders in his range. First and goal for the Cavaliers, as the Royals defense breaks down late in this contest. Two receivers to his left, one to his right. The tight end lined up on the right side. Peters decides to keep it himself, and he's immediately met by Sean Rivas and Champ Morrissey, and Laundry coming out from the back judge.
4 flags on the play. Nice tackle by number 34, Champ Morrissey.
This has been the weirdest game for flags. Personal foul against the defense. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. So it's a 1.5 yard penalty. 9:33 in the fourth. And Schuster coming out to plead the case to the white hat. He's trying to figure out what's going on because he's not liking these calls. Yeah, both teams are lined up, and coach is still on the field talking to the officials. That was a little awkward. And Coach Schuster probably going to have a few words to say in the coaches show next week, so you're going to want to tune into this one. If you haven't tuned in to our coaches show, go ahead and check that out after this this broadcast. It's on our YouTube page. And the dive over the middle, good for Micah Patton. The 1 yard dive over the middle, and it is a 27-14 score for Central Valley Christian. 9:20 here in the fourth quarter. Kick up and good for the Cavaliers, 28-14. Our score here in the fourth quarter. Mission Prep football continues. Presented by Hyundai San Luis Obispo.
Sunday Car Wash is a proud partner of Mission College Prep Football with 4 locations on the Central Coast. Find out why they were voted the best car wash in SLO. They offer an unlimited membership for as low as $19.99 a month. That includes perks like free beverages, towels, and air fresheners with every visit. Sign up in person or online and get 50% off your first month. That's Sunday Car Wash, a proud sponsor of the Royals.
Mission Prep football presented by Mountain Air, the outdoor experience store for all your outdoor. Excuse me, let me start that. Woo! Mission Prep football presented by Mountain Air, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs from the novice to the experience. Check them out in the Marsh Street Plaza. Mountain Air. This return into the hands of Miles Thompson. Out across the 25, pulled down at the 28-yard line. I'm not sure where they're going to mark this one because they have one official at the 29, one at the 26, and they're going to go with the 29. That is a generous spot. I thought it was the 27. So we were close. As I said, tonight's broadcast presented by the Mountain Air, your one-stop shop for all your outdoor needs from the novice to the experience. They'll get you set up. Located in the Marsh Street Plaza here in San Luis Obispo. Check them out online, the Mountain Air. And Miles Thompson with the carry and being dragged to the ground by Peepgrass. And the dragging carry to the 40-yard line. And that reminded me of the old tractor pulls when the tractor would carry the sled and the sled would just drag the tractor into the dirt, you know. Probably a little too old for you. And the handoff to Thompson once again. And Thompson finally finding his feet tonight. Breaking off a good 20 yards on 2 carries. 8:40 on the clock. The Royals moving the ball well here on this drive on the heels of Miles Thompson. Down by 2 touchdowns. The Royals need to pick up the pace and find the end zone a little bit more hastily. Tight formation, 1 back on the sweep. This one goes to Nozil, and Nozil quickly tied up after a short gain. And Ryan Lewis in on that tackle for the Cavaliers. And Nozil being pulled out of bounds at the 49-yard line of the Royals. A 2-yard gain. A 2-yard gain, making it a 3rd and 2. Ball needs to get to the 49 of the Cavaliers for the first down. Tight goal line formation at the 49-yard line. And the handoff to Thompson. And Thompson does not break the 50-yard line on 3rd down. And that's going to create a position for the Royals where head coach David Schuster is going to have to make a hard decision whether to go for it or punt it. Down by 2 touchdowns. As this is a 4th and inches. And they're going to stay with the quarterback / punter and the offense, but the defense is going to call a timeout as they're going to have to regroup to prepare for this attack by the Royals offense. We continue on in the Vian Automotive second half.
Located off Highway 101, just minutes from downtown San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach, and Central Coast Wine Country. Book your next Central Coast stay at Madonna Inn. With 110 unique guest rooms, on-site restaurants, bars, bakery, shopping, hiking, biking, and day spa, Madonna Inn is your travel destination dream. Let's go Mission Prep. Let's stay at Madonna Inn.
So apparently Coach Schuster has been given a flag, possibly. He's been talked to by the coach, by the officials. And we have a flag at the 46-yard line, just on the other side of the CP, the Cal Poly logo. If I had a little illustrator, I'd circle it for you, but I don't. And the Royals get caught with a personal foul. And what became a 4th and inches became a 4th and 15 for the Royals. That's a tough break. Vinny Orlando was talking to coach, and here comes the punt unit. And the shift by the defense is they have to make an adjustment for a punt team. On a 4th and 15, 6:57 to remain here as punters switch out. Caden Ways is checked out. And Ronnie Kardashian has checked in to punt this one away. And it's down at the 34-yard line.
Ronnie Kardashian has been all over the field tonight, taking on the duty of punter.
And Ronnie Kardashian with a nice boot
The Cavaliers will take over
into Cavaliers territory. As another penalty was issued to the Royals, hindering a drive that was being productive. That could have been productive. You know, a 4th and 1 turning into a 4th and 15 is a shot in the foot if I've ever seen one. And with 6:56 remaining, Cavaliers take possession. Nathan Pitters with 2 receivers to his right. hands it off to the back, and the back is still on his feet. And Hilvers is the back. Correction, that is Padden, Micah Padden. And I'm not sure if these guys are like covered in like slipping grease or what, but they just happen to slip through this line like they're covered in butter. Everybody's having a problem tackling them, or did our team eat some chicken at halftime, or what happened here, man? I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Somebody's got some butterfingers or something. And the pass complete to Peepgrass. And he breaks one tackle, and he's pushed out of bounds by Ronnie Kardashian with the assistance by Armin Clayton. 6:01 remaining as Peepgrass is pushed out of bounds. Cavaliers leading the Royals 28-14. Cavaliers with all 3 timeouts here in the second half. Royals with 2 remaining. Ball on the Cavaliers 48. 1st and 10. And Padden with the carry down the line, unable to turn the corner to gain some good yardage. Picking up no gain. Ball spotted at the 48. 2nd and 10. And Peters in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 to his right, 1 to his left. And the handoff to Padden. And Padden gains 1 yard this time on the carry to the 49-yard line. 3rd and 9 for the Cavaliers. 5:04. We're in the final frame. Royals down by 14 here at Mustang Memorial Field, Alex G. Spano Stadium. Don't forget that, click that QR code in the bottom right corner of your screen for all the goodies available on the other side. Presented by Hyundai San Luis Obispo. And Peters fires out to his left side, broken up by Sean Rivas, intended for the tight end, Will Salisbury. And the punt unit coming out. And the Royals make the stop. And let me just tell you, the Hyundai San Luis Obispo is holding an event that includes a free car wash, free donuts, free Starbucks, and a chance to win some concert tickets. In fact, you have 3 chances to win a pair of concert tickets to see Dasha. And that's a live ball, and it's going to roll down to inside the 15. And the Royals are going to start with it at their own 13-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 13. Down by 2 scores, trailing 28-14. 4:24 remaining for Mission Prep here at Mustang Memorial Field.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Jose Corona, senior, taking over at the quarterback position.
And we have a quarterback change for the Royals. Jose Corona in at quarterback. Hands off to number 1, Carter Moreau. And Moreau with a short carry as Corona runs to the sidelines for the call from Coach Schuster. Under 4 minutes to go. Royals with a 2nd and 9. Champ Morrissey the back. This pass intended for Vinny Orlando, incomplete.
Just a bit long. Incomplete pass. 3rd down and 9 for the Royals.
Royals with a 3rd and 9. Clock stopped at 3:44. Corona in the shotgun. Hands off to Carter Moreau. And Moreau gets tied up before he can turn the corner. And making the stop, Jared Griffith, the outside linebacker. And a 4th and long for the Royals. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line, so it's a 4th and 11. And the punt unit out. Royals 1 man short. Joe Villa coming in to fill that spot. Ronnie Kardashian standing in his own end zone to boot this one away. And that's a solid boot from Kardashian. Collected at the 49 and returned by Lewis. And Ryan Lewis pulling it back from his own 49 into Royals territory. Down at the 30-yard line, a 21-yard return for Ryan Lewis. And Ronnie Kardashian having to fill in multiple roles tonight, including having an interception on defense. A solid night for Ronnie Kardashian. Vinny Orlando also playing clutch for the Royals. But Royals back on defense. .246, 1st and 10 from the Royals 30. Cavaliers start the drive. Hand off to Caden. And nobody in front of him. Pushed out of bounds by the wheelman, Jaden Nozil, as Payton with a big carry inside the 10 to the 9. 21-yard pickup for Micah Payton, the senior running back. Was looking for his 2nd touchdown of the season, but Jaden Nozil saw the drive and shut it down before it could be completed. And St. Joseph escapes with the win, 30-28. And the handoff on the dive to Payton once again down at the 5-yard line, a 4-yard pickup for the senior. 2:20 on the clock here in the 4th quarter. It's going to take a miracle and a luck from the 4-leaf clover on my calf for the Royals to pull back and win this one. Peters working from the shotgun, 2 to his left, 1 to his right. And a blast over to the middle by the defense. And looking for the end zone and finding it for his 2nd score of the season is Micah Padden. Padden with his 3rd touchdown of the season, his 2nd of the night, his 2nd of the quarter at 1:50 in the 4th. It is a 34-14 lead for the Cavaliers. Awaiting the extra point attempt.
The extra point is good.
Our score 35-14. With 150 remaining here from Mustang Memorial Field. The Mission Prep Royals are doing everything they can to escape this one without any more damage. Down by 3 scores, ready to return this one is Miles Thompson and Jaden Nozil. Correction, Ronnie Kardashian and Miles Thompson. Substitutions being made in the lineup to give some experience in different positions. And a timeout taken by the Cavaliers. And they're going to take the timeout with 150 remaining. We'll be right back with them. Stay tuned. Our score 35-14. PSNtv can roll on.
Get your car appraised, and with check writers on site, get paid immediately if you sell. Don't miss out on our giveaways, raffle prizes, and more. Schedule your appointment now at 805-781-6381.
We'll see you there.
Coming out of the timeout, 150 remaining. Mission Prep Royals on the road next week at the St. Joseph Knights, picking up their first win of the season over the Shafter Generals tonight, 30-28. And here comes the kickoff from the Cavaliers. This one's going to be a pooch kick into the hands of number 36, Aiden Shelton. Thanks to Darnell Harris for that tip. And the Central Valley Christian Cavaliers return home next week to face the Kerman Lions at 7:30. That is a Kings Canyon League contest. Royals start this drive, 150 on the clock from their own 40-yard line. To give you a little update of, get a little history of the Cavaliers that I didn't get to. This Cavaliers team last year won the Section 2 championship in the Central Section, the State Division 2A SoCal Regional Championship, and the State Division 2A Championship all around. So, defending state champions, the Central Valley Cavaliers, showing that they are top-notch talent here in the Central Section. Playing in Division 3, 146 remaining.
Number 11, Vinny Orlando has taken the helm at quarterback.
And another change at quarterback for the Royals. Everybody's getting a turn. And a flag, if that isn't redundant. Penalty on the offense.
Another penalty on the Royals.
As if we haven't had enough yet. Hey, I haven't had a penalty yet. Do I get one? Can I have one? Here. We'll throw a tri-tip at him. By this time, they're like a brick. They're nice and cold. And the handoff to the backs, weaving down the left hash mark is, excuse me, Brennan Augustine. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering that. Augustine. I need glasses. I think my eyesight needs to be rechecked by my, what's the eye doctor called? Octologist? Optometrist, there we go. Octologist, like octagon. and the carry for the first down on a third down. And here comes more Royals laundry. Laundry. We got flags everywhere. Coach Schuster just not happy. You can, his body language. We're not even zoomed in. You can see his body language. He already knows how this one's going. I got $1 in my pocket that says this penalty's on the Royals. Okay. Were the penalties waived off? Yeah. PA announcer felt the same thing I felt with 1 minute to go. We're trying to figure out what happened. The flags were picked up, but there was no call that they were waved off. There was no call that they were offsetting penalties. And the Royals are choosing just to take this one to the locker room and call it a day. That is knee number 1. We're going to have to take one more before this one is all in and all done. And I think at this point, before the frustration sets in too deep, this is probably the wisest call, down by 3 scores with under a minute to go, is to take the knees, prevent any injury, prevent any more frustration, any penalties, any headaches, and just call it a night. We already know the result. The Royals are unfortunately going to fall in this one. 35-14 is going to be our final here from Mustang Memorial Field. The Royals fall to 2-3, 1-2 at home here at Mustang Memorial Field. The Central Valley Christian Cavaliers finally pick up their first road win, improving to 1-3 on the road, snapping a 2-game losing streak. The Central Valley Christian Cavaliers now 2-3 on the year, and they return home next week to face the Kerman Lions. The Mission Prep Royals now 2-3 on the year, a 2-game losing streak. Go on the road next week to St. Joseph, where they are 1-1 on the road this season. St. Joseph Knights picking up their first win of the season against the Shafter Generals. And we will be right back with our post-game wrap-up and our player of the game. Me and Thomas are going to talk this one over, and maybe I got a text message from Steven. Who knows? We'll be right back. Mission Prep Football is a wrap here from Mustang Memorial Field. Our final score, 35-14. The Central Valley Christian Cavaliers capture the win over the Mission Prep Royals. Stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up on PSN TV.
Join us at Hyundai San Luis Obispo on October 12th for our one-day buying event. Enjoy a free multi-point inspection, car wash, and complimentary coffee, donuts, and barbecue. Plus, save up to 80% on in-stock parts and accessories.
"45% of people put off buying life insurance, according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of illness or a tragic accident. Call me, your local Farmers Insurance agent, Jennifer White, and discover coverage options you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your coverage options, call Jennifer White at 805-548-8530.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Our final score for Mustang Memorial Field, Central Valley Christian Cavaliers 35, Mission Prep Royals 14. I'm Brian Stanley. Thank you for joining us. Our post-game wrap-up is underway. Our scoring goes like this, starting in the first quarter, 7:52 in the first. Nathan Peters connected to Ryan Lewis for a 17-yard strike to give the Cavaliers a 7-0 lead. And then Miles Thompson scored on a 7-yard strike. That was set up by a by an interception by number 22. That'd be Ronnie Kardashian. That set up a chain of events. That was an interception from Ronnie Kardashian that led to a 63-yard pass from Thomas Glenn to Vinny Orlando. Then there was a penalty involved that pushed him back a few yards, which set up the 7-yard score by Miles Thompson. Extra point was blocked, 7-6 our score, 147 in the first. Peters to Lewis, again, 2-yard strike, 14-6 our score with 31 seconds remaining in the half. That's what our score was going into the break. And then Peters to Lewis again, 1-yard strike in the third, 8:45 remaining, 21-6 our score. The Royals try to fight back in this one with 11:16 in the fourth. Thompson punched it in from 1 yard out. Noziel with a 2-point conversion, 21-14 our score. And then Micah Padden with 2 scores in the fourth quarter at 9:20 and at 1:50 in the fourth, 28, making our final score 35-14. And our player of the game, after talking it over with Thomas, we're going to go ahead and give it to Ronnie Kardashian, filling in multiple spots tonight for the Royals, picking up the interception that set up the first touchdown for Mission Prep, including coming in the second half and doing punt duties for the Royals after we saw Thomas Glenn leave the contest. Again, our final score here from Mustang Memorial Field, Mission Prep 14, Central Valley Christian 35. We'll see you next week from St. Joseph. Thanks for being with us.